You're probably sitting at your desk right now thinking, if I spend money on another piece of fitness gear, will it actually get used, or will it end up gathering dust while I keep scrolling through social media? That hesitation is real, especially when you've already seen a half dozen miracle machines that promise a full body workout but end up being more of a paperweight. I get it, because I've been in that spot myself, juggling work calls, family time, and the vague desire to move more without carving out a whole gym session. The question you need answered is simple. Does this underdesk stepper actually fit into a busy day, help you burn calories, and stay out of the way when you're not using it? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the space issue. The JKS VTF stepper measures 70 by 48 centimeters at the base and stands 123 centimeters tall when the handrail is fully extended. In practice, that footprint is about the size of a small side table, so it tucks nicely into a corner, under a standing desk, or even behind a couch. When you're done with a session, you can fold the handrail down and slide the whole unit into a closet or store it behind a door. That underdesk claim isn't just marketing fluff. It really does let you keep the device out of the way, which is a big win for anyone living in a studio apartment or a home office where square footage is at a premium. Now, the core of the machine is the elliptical track. Unlike a traditional step platform that forces you to lift your feet straight up, the elliptical motion mimics the natural glide of an outdoor walk or a low-impact jog. Because the footpads are non-slip and have a gentle massage surface, you get a soft, cushioned feel that's easy on the knees. That's a real benefit if you've ever felt joint pain after a treadmill run or if you're recovering from a minor injury. The resistance can be adjusted on the fly, so you can start with a light setting while you're answering emails, then crank it up when you want a more intense cardio burst. The ability to change resistance without stepping off the machine means you can keep the cadence going while you stay focused on a spreadsheet or a Zoom call. One of the practical strengths I noticed is the built-in LED screen. It doesn't just flash numbers, it actually tracks time, steps, distance, and estimated calories burned. For someone who likes to see progress in real time, that data can be motivating without having to pull out a phone or an app. The screen is bright enough to read from across the room, yet it isn't so glaring that it distracts you from work. It also displays the current resistance level, which helps you stay aware of how hard you're pushing yourself without guessing. On the flip side, the machine isn't silent. The motor that assists the elliptical motion makes a low hum, and you'll hear a faint whir when the resistance changes. In a very quiet home office that relies on absolute silence for phone calls, that could be a minor annoyance. It's not a roar, but it's there. If you share a small room with a roommate who's on conference calls, you might need to schedule your workouts for a time when the background noise won't be a problem. Who should buy this stepper? If you spend most of your day seated and you've tried standing desks, but still feel the need for a little more movement, this could be a solid addition. It's especially useful for remote workers who want to break up long periods of sitting without leaving their workstation. The adjustable handrail height means you can set it low for a more relaxed, casual stride or raise it for a more upright posture, which helps engage the core and upper body. People who enjoy multitasking, watching a tutorial while they move, handling customer service calls, or even reading a book will find the hands-free design a real convenience. Who should skip it? If you're looking for a high-intensity cardio machine that can replace a full-size elliptical or treadmill, this won't cut it. The resistance range is sufficient for light to moderate workouts, but it won't give you the kind of interval training you'd get from a gym-grade elliptical. Also, if you have very limited floor space, say, a tiny dorm room where even a 70-centimeter base feels cramped, there are even more compact foot pumps or pedal-type devices that might fit better. Lastly, if you're a serious runner who needs to simulate long distances, the stepper's modest stride length could feel restricting. Another practical point, the foot massage board. The pedal surface has tiny ridges that give a mild massage as you glide. In my own experience, after a 20-minute session, the muscles in my calves felt a little more relaxed, almost like a quick foam roll. It's not a deep tissue treatment, but that subtle stimulation can reduce the stiffness you sometimes feel after sitting for hours.